Okay, Resident Evil 9 just dropped, and I've now played through the entire thing, and the hype for it has been off the charts. Sadly, I think there's a very concerning issue that I need to shed some light on before you go out and buy this one. Hey, it's Cobra here to save you all from the paid, dishonest, sell-out opinions out there on games, movies, and shows. Topic of discussion today is, of course, the brand new Resident Evil Requiem. And before we begin, as always, I want to thank all 2,900 of you that have subscribed to the channel so far. If you are interested in more videos for brutally honest opinions on games, movies, and shows, then subscribe to the channel if you could, if you haven't already. Anyway, though, I don't want to waste time making a really long intro for this one. I just want to talk real quick about RE9, so let's do so. Just FYI, as we begin, this is not my official review for this game, and that'll be coming in the next few days, but I think a speak from the heart video is necessary for this game. I just want you all to be warned if you had similar expectations to me going into Resident Evil 9. Right off the bat, no, I don't hate this game or anything like that, but there is a glaring issue at hand, and what I'm referring to is the Leon Kennedy gameplay you get. I went into this game hyped as fuck. From everything they showed on paper, it looked like the scariest one they've ever made, and for the first half of this game, it's a borderline 10 out of 10 down-to-earth horror experience. You wander around as Grace, very under-equipped, running from the undead and plenty of other threats out there. The tension is ramped up and very enjoyable for the most part all the way through these opening portions. There are a lot of elements from Resident Evil 2 at play, and it even felt very old school and bare bones in a good way. Limited inventory space is a constant problem. Ammo is extremely scarce, and every couple bullets you find are beyond precious. And the enemies in this one, aka the zombies, are potentially the best in the entire franchise it's ever seen. But speaking of the enemies, this is where the Leon gameplay comes into this conversation and this video and why we're here right now. Up to this point, you're feeling good when it comes to the horror vibes in RE9, and the survival is hitting on all elements, but that goes right out the window once his section begins. And this is coming from a massive Leon fan, just FYI. For a little while here, you get to play as Leon and you face the same kind of threats as Grace, only with a couple more guns and equipment at hand, which is the exact balance I want to see from Leon gameplay. But once you get to Raccoon City, this shit goes right back to RE5 and Resident Evil 6 territory. You discover an abandoned campsite in the middle of an abandoned city, and from here on out, you'll have dozens of pistol, shotgun, and rifle bullets. And on top of that, hundreds of machine gun bullets to go along with it. And at one point, I almost had 10 grenades on me too to make it even worse. The issue with this is the tension dropping way down. Plus, it gets even worse from there as you advance along. The zombies once again have guns. Up till now, they had chainsaws and other melee weapons, and they'd swing them around aimlessly, and it was a lot of fun to mess around with. And again, that's a perfectly fine balance for Leon, and if you want to give him more action than Grace, I'm cool with that. But they eventually get their hands on the machine guns, and I checked out from this game real quick for a good bit here. I was slightly teetering, and then I got to the roof of one of these buildings, and not only do they have machine guns, but they also control mortars, and I'm like, oh, here we go again, Capcom. What are we doing? This is the same bullshit that had everyone dropping off of the Resident Evil train over a decade ago. No true horror fans want to see this crap from their RE games. Everyone seems to be so blinded by nostalgia for this one that they're just ignoring it from the positive feedback I've seen from literally everybody. Oh, Leon's back. That's so exciting. Oh my god, they showed the Raccoon police station and you only get to explore it for literally 5 minutes out of this 10-hour game, but who cares though? And in the process, nobody seems to realize that Capcom is once again headed down the wrong path. And I hate saying this because, like I said, I was very hyped for this specific Resident Evil game, even more than I have been in the past, because it looked really scary, and the first few hours are pretty amazing in that right, but we didn't even get to the worst part. If you didn't believe it was RE5 or 6-toned yet, well, the worst is yet to come. Leaving Raccoon City, put Leon on a motorcycle, and you play through an unlimited ammo, very linear feeling motorcycle chase. Oh my god, look, the legendary Resident Evil dogs are back, but they aren't here to scare the hell out of you like they used to be here for. They aren't here to rip away some of your precious health and ammo while you're trying to survive and make life tough on you. They are here to chase after you on a motorcycle and get mowed down by Leon and his unlimited ammo. Plus, you also get a so-called boss fight against the main antagonist, Dr. Gideon, even leading up to a gladiator-like javelin bike duel thing that had me laughing in a bad kind of way. Oh, and I can't forget Leon driving up the Mount Everest of all bridges and jumping off of it like he's Tom Cruise in the latest Mission Impossible movie.
What the actual fuck?
Look, I'm not trying to be Mr. Negative, but I make it a mission of mine on this channel to look out for the consumers and the people. And if I see a glaring issue that's being highly overlooked, I'm gonna bring some attention to it and send out a warning sign for any of you watching this that want to save your hard-earned money if you don't think something is what you think it's gonna be. I'm not even saying don't buy this or that it's a bad game, but I want you to know what you're getting into if you're expecting the same kind of horror tone game like I was. But anyway, if you enjoyed this short, really rant video, I appreciate you dropping a like on it if you can. It helps out the channel a ton, and like I said, I just highly appreciate it. If you want to stick around for the future, hit that subscribe button as well. My ups and downs review will be dropping in the coming days as soon as I'm done writing and editing it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, though. That is going to be it for me in this short one. See ya!